coast. For the 50-over internationals, but Phil comes one of the danger men. Travis Head, who was quite brilliant. Both sides are trying to move on. They're trying to look into the...
Between these two very proud cricketing nations. A surprise.
Slip, a very... Pulled a miss.
Where it's particularly strong, actually, Matthew Short. Is back at the lengthening.
Inside edge, he was just hanging back a fraction. That sounded good off the bat. It is good off the bat. We have our first save back on this big ground.
That's that shot I'm talking about. Up and hit a long way over squarely. That's a huge hit. It's gone a long, long way.
Struck me about that. It's how easy. And again, this time finer.
Yeah, maybe even bigger, that one. Right in the middle of the bat again. It's high quality striking from Short.
Early, they announced it yesterday. Like that. It's over. He's been waiting.
Yeah, just a little bit full. It's the elevation that he requires over the off.
Side four more.
Width, it's width again. You can't bowl there to Travis Head. And hits it hard. Dangerous player. But
Follows him. And that is just helps it on the charge. 35 for none after 3. Of our first bowling change, Saqib Mahmood, slingy action.
Surface has to be said. Standing up tall on top of the boundary.
Short, wide, dispatch.
Developed in the last couple of years is his offside play. Hits the ball powerfully through the covers.
Keep open the batting, there is a debate when Butler comes back. Now, is there enough?
Flat line as the ball passes the bat. Roll it through.
Starts with a slower ball, he had to read. It was good enough.
Well, you can see what he was trying to do there.
That's where he wants it. He just put up, he'll show you his stumps, and he'll throw his hands
But
up.
to keep it a little bit simpler than this, they're just feeding the strengths of these two.
Again, square of the wicket. England need to be fuller. Overs and 3 balls.
The big hit, which is a sign of a great wicket. The ball's coming onto the bat beautifully.
Always and often had a plan here to bowl. Well, he has pitched it up. And it...
So dangerous, Travis said. There's no in strike.
Oh, man out there, but again.
What a shot that is. The elevation. Got the elevation all right, got the middle of the...
And again, another...
Oh. Head goes again, and it's going to be all the way into the...
Well, simply incredible ball striking from...
Is the answer, and it should come as no surprise.
In his early days, Paul Collingwood, who have played it for years.
Inside edge, that'll fly away for 4 as well. Bad luck, it'd have no luck at all. Suppose... The power play with no backward point at all. Well, that one's gone straight up. One of them makes his first major contribution.
Well, the ball striking 9 from 23. Australia 86. It's England white ball set up. Need him now more than ever.
Gets it through. Short starts the boundary.
He just gets on top of the bounce again. Feature of his batting.
Cat. middle, but it skids on national cricket. 10 runs from the 8. It's 101 for 2.
On against Seam. England Chile.
Australians are on for a mammoth net around about the 220, 225 would not be a surprise. From Matt Short, played for the Northern Superchargers. A strike rate of 120. Down the ground. And Inglis finds the boundary as well. Slapped away. I think that's found the gap. Off could do about that on that occasion. Just a little bit of wind from Bethel. They were just to fling their hands at it. Beautifully done. In particular, short and head, and they are 118 for 2.
Swept away, hasn't got all of it.
And took his time coming in, Sam Curran. Started his whole back off so they can get a dive at the ball. With extent, Australia 118 for 3. Terrific record that with a bat. Strike rate of 146.
Yes. Nadia Rashid just took the pace out of the... Beautifully struck down the ground. Wonderful bat.
Their length is so important to Stoinis. The ground. Might have been aiming slightly more legs.
Determined to play that shot.
We've got a player review for LBW. Original decision is not out. Flat line as it passes the bat. Original decision was not out. Pitching in line, impact in line.
Stoinis goes for 10 from 8. 32 for 4. Livingston's in. They are.
Impact in line, pitching in line.
Dangerous. Tim Davey goes first ball. England back in on a hat-trick. That's probably a better option.
Count on one hand how many times I've actually seen him play the sweep shot. They're just...
Livingston.
Back into the game. I think it's Australia that have allowed him back into the game. You think of some of the...
They sort of just come and gone and hit the ball out of the ground for fun.
One there just held in the surface, just turned and bounced.
Hammered absolutely knowing the conditions.
It picks up length beautifully. Nice and still, picks up the length, goes back and bang.
Got dispatched. Slower. You don't need to see which bowler is probably more effective in these conditions.
To score, the ball is flying across the outfield.
Assuming that happens, that'll be a bit of psychology as well. Dragged it back will make them feel a whole lot better, obviously. Still a way to go yet. Lovely shot, almost shot the...
Good play, this boy. Gives himself some room outside the leg stump, knowing that...
Over. Against Livingston, goes wide. Just get 54 for 5.
Australia 155 for 5 with 5 overs.
You would often get England play because you've only got one out either side. You don't need to see which bowler is probably more effective in these conditions.
To score, the ball is flying across the outfield.
Assuming that happens, that'll be a bit of psychology as well. Dragged it back will make them feel a whole lot better, obviously. Still a way to go yet. Lovely shot, almost shot the...
Good play, this boy. Gives himself some room outside the leg stump, knowing that...
Over. Against Livingston, goes wide. Just getting 54 for 5.
Australia 155 for 5 with 5 overs left.
You would often get England play because you've only got one out either side.